Good morning, everybody, or good afternoon, wherever you might be on this beautiful blue-green ball we call the planet Earth. A question was raised about how useful Zorii Bliss is at low stars. And the first thing I want to draw your attention to is she's got this weird thing on the back of her head. If you spin her around, you'll notice. What an unusual helmet. I wonder what that does. I have no idea. But if we look at her abilities, let's take a look at the ones that don't depend on how strong she is. Let's take a look here. We're going to shoot twice, and if she's stealthed, that attack is going to dispel all of their buffs. So whether she's G1 or Relic 9, dispelling buffs is dispelling buffs. For each buff dispelled, the team heals. Again, doesn't depend on power. Of course, her damage depends on how strong she is. But the reason she's on your team isn't for that attacking twice. It's for dispelling buffs and healing the team. With Captain's Medallion, we see she dispels all debuffs on her friends. That's great. Also, grants them turn meter. Fantastic. Grants your tanks protection up. Makes her stealth, and then calls allies to assist. So obviously you want her allies to be powerful, but she doesn't need to be. She's dispelling their buffs, she's granting them turn meter, she's giving them protection up, she's going stealth mode, and then they are assisting and dealing a bunch of damage. I've done worse for a lot less. This is the one that gets best when she's strong, because it deals physical damage and deals more damage, up to 300% more, based on the amount of exposes that are triggered. So you want her to be hitting hard for this one. But look what it says. In addition, if Zorii is stealthed, inflict healing immunity. Nice. If they're exposed, stun them. Fantastic. And expose can definitely take a chunk of health off them, so if they die, expose all enemies, which can't be resisted. So better when she's powerful, but still pretty awesome even if she's not. There's more of us. Take a look at this. If the leader is one of your tanks, so basically Finn or Poe, your guys have extra potency. Your guys have plus 35 speed if you have the same number of allies or fewer. So when the battle starts, you've got 35 extra speed because she's on your team. Whenever she uses an ability, all right, while stealthed, your leader and Poe are going to get retribution up or critical hit immunity up. Whenever you have less than 100% turn meter and you gain bonus turn meter, you get bonus offense as well. So you can just see it just goes on and on and on. Whenever resistance ally without tenacity gains tenacity up, all other resistance allies also get tenacity up. Just great things like this. Whenever this happens, whenever that happens, whenever that happens, your team gains all these cool bonuses, right, which is really very nice. Right. And if you take a look here, you might think she's really easy to kill until she gets into stealth. It's Captain's Medallion that puts her into stealth for 2 turns, and it's on a 4-turn cooldown. But if we look here, Spice Runner skills, Zorii gains stealth for 2 turns at the start of each encounter. So that's fantastic. All right, so you're going to get at least like 4 turns of stealth out of her. All right. In addition to all this great stuff that she's granting here to the team, just all kinds of bonuses and boosts and buffs and health and turn meter and protection and immunities and all. She's just granting the team an ass load of benefits, even if she's G1. So definitely a character worth getting, and definitely you want to power her up so that I've done worse for a lot less. This is her big boom where she's able to just blow somebody out of the water after enough exposes have been stacked. If you take a look at it, you get plus 30% damage for each expose that has been triggered until she uses this ability. So you basically sit on that ability for a while, and then as the battle progresses, if anybody is, needs to be just popped with a one-shot, like an Enfys Nest or a Malek or someone like that, you just stack up, say about 10 of those. When you've got about 10 exposes that have been triggered total in the entire battle, then you just use I've done worse for a lot less and vaporize somebody. So great tune. really revolutionizes the resistance team, and definitely worth going for. But she is unaccelerated right now. You still only get 1 shard, so it takes a minute. It sure does. All right, guys, I'll talk to you later. Have a great one. Take care.